In the grand kingdom of Eldoria, Cinderella had long since married her Prince Charming. Life was peaceful, filled with joy and kindness. One morning, a royal scroll arrived by dove, sealed with gold. Queen Leonor of the North is inviting us to her harmony ball, as Cinderella read aloud, excitement in her voice. It's a gathering of royals from all lands, a Prince Charming added. You'll meet new friends, perhaps even princesses you've only heard about in stories. Cinderella smiled warmly. I hope I meet someone interesting. Little did she know, destiny was weaving its own tale. Cinderella set off in a sparkling golden carriage pulled by 6 white horses. Her mice friends waved goodbye. Her glass slippers gleamed as the carriage rolled past meadows and enchanted woods. As they entered a deep forest path, a strange fog fell. The horses neighed nervously, and the carriage halted. There's magic here, whispered the coachman. Suddenly, Cinderella noticed a faint glow beyond the trees. A tower, hidden and forgotten, with vines climbing its walls. I feel something calling me, as Cinderella said softly. I must see who lives there. The tower stretched high into the sky, with no door at the bottom, only a small window near the top. As Cinderella stood below, she heard a sweet, sorrowful melody drifting down. Then, a voice called. Who's there? I'm Cinderella. I'm on my way to the harmony ball, but your tower caught my eye. The girl in the window gasped. Wait! You're the Cinderella? From the Southern Kingdom? Yes. And who are you? I'm Rapunzel. I've never been outside. With wide blue eyes, Cinderella looked up. Never been outside? Why? Rapunzel let down her long golden hair, which sparkled like sunlight. Cinderella gently climbed up, marveling at its softness. Inside the tower, Rapunzel offered tea made from herbs she'd grown in window pots. Her walls were filled with paintings of stars, flowers, and far-off lands. My mother said the world was dangerous, Rapunzel explained. She said I must stay safe here. But the world is also full of kind people, joy, and adventure, as Cinderella replied. Would you come with me? Rapunzel's eyes sparkled with hope. Could I? I've dreamt of seeing lanterns, dancing, real people. Cinderella held her hand. Then let me show you the world. But as they prepared to leave, a loud whoosh filled the air. A shadowy figure appeared in the corner. Mother got hell. You dare take my daughter? She hissed. She is not yours to keep hidden, as Cinderella said boldly. You've stolen her life. I protected her. Got hell screamed. No. You trapped her. Rapunzel stepped forward. I'm leaving, Mother. I'm ready to see who I really am. Got hell lunged, but Rapunzel tossed her hair like a whip, blocking her path. Cinderella grabbed a rope and tied it to a hook. Let's go. The two princesses slid down the tower together, landing safely as birds scattered into the sky. Behind them, the tower began to shake. With one last glare, Gothel vanished in a puff of smoke. "I can't believe I'm free," a Rapunzel whispered, tears falling. Cinderella hugged her. "You were always free. You just needed someone to remind you." Rapunzel's joy was endless. She laughed at the fluttering flags, gasped at the bustling market, and danced to the tunes of street musicians. Cinderella bought her a soft lavender gown and tied flowers into her braided hair. At a lake, Rapunzel saw swans for the first time and painted them with her magical brushes. As the sun set, lanterns floated into the sky, part of the Harmony Ball's celebration. Rapunzel stared in awe. "This is everything I dreamed." Cinderella smiled. "And it's only the beginning." The palace was glowing, lit by golden chandeliers and laughter. Princesses and princes from across the world were gathered. Cinderella introduced Rapunzel to Belle, Aurora, and even Mulan. The guests whispered, "Who is she? Her hair shines like starlight." Cinderella proudly said, "She is Princess Rapunzel of the Forgotten Tower." As music swelled, Rapunzel took the dance floor, spinning, laughing, and moving with joy she'd never known. She turned to Cinderella. "I've never felt more alive." Cinderella replied, "That's what friendship does. It brings out the light in us." After the dance, Queen Leonor approached. "Rapunzel, I recognize that pendant." She touched the locket around Rapunzel's neck, inside of which was a painting of a baby with golden curls. "You are my niece. You were stolen years ago." Gasps filled the ballroom. Tears flowed as Rapunzel was embraced by her true family. Cinderella watched from afar, her heart full. Rapunzel rushed to her. "You brought me home, not just to a kingdom, but to myself." They hugged as fireworks lit the sky. A week later, Cinderella and Rapunzel sat in a blooming garden. "What will you do now?" Cinderella asked. "I'll stay here and learn to rule my kingdom. But I'll never forget you. And I'll never stop cheering for you," as Cinderella said. They exchanged lockets, symbols of their bond. "We may come from different towers, different dreams," a Rapunzel whispered, "but we're sisters of the heart." They laughed, hugged once more, and looked to the horizon. For their story, like all great tales, was only just beginning.